The Los Angeles Lakers have really struggled since winning the in-season tournament. So what if they traded LeBron? In this video, he's going to be returning to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but there's a twist. He's back in his prime. I made up my own little trade to make this happen. The Cavs are going to be giving up Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, Karis LeVert, and a couple firsts, and they'll be getting Bron and Max Christie. And now we've got an absolute super team here in Cleveland. Young LeBron slots in the lineup perfectly at small forward and gives them even more star power next to D. Mitch and Darius Garland. So without any more talking, let's get to the simulation. Also, Happy New Year, everybody! Season is wrapped. No MVP for LeBron James, unfortunately, but we did see JB Bickerstaff win Coach of the Year as we won 65 games. LeBron ended up making All-NBA first team as he averaged 27, 9, and 12. He was facilitating at a very high level for the Cavs. And our 65-17 record was good enough for the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We were far and away the best team. Round number 1, we're going to be taking on the 8-seeded Indiana Pacers coming out the play-in, and we beat them in 5. Round 2, we got the New York Knicks. We also beat them in 5. And in the conference finals, we got Philly. Now, you got to watch out for Philly. They've got the one-time MVP, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey, who's taken a huge leap this season. Game number 1 of the series goes to the Sixers. Game 2 is going to go to us. Game 3 also goes to Philly. And we've got a 2-2 series after 5 games, so I think y'all know what that means. It's time to simcast. The Sixers almost made a last-second comeback, but we did end up finishing the job. LeBron 41, 12, and 11 to lead us to the dub, and we just need one more win to make it to the NBA Finals. And we're gonna finish the job. We're going to the NBA Finals led by LeBron James to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Harden's been on a tear. He averaged 19 and 14 in the Western Conference Finals, facilitating at a very high level for the Los Angeles Clippers. But hopefully Bron and company can slow down Harden and the Clippers as they're red hot headed into the finals. Man, they were the 8th seed and made it all the way here. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. We're up 2-0. They're going to take game 3. We take game 4. And LeBron James is going to win a championship in his first season back in Cleveland, along with the finals MVP, averaging 28 points and 15 assists per night. Season number 1 was a huge success, but I want to run it back a couple more. I want to see if LeBron James can win 7 championships to pass Michael Jordan in his return to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, I feel like we've got the personnel to get that done. We've got a solid big 3, DG, D Mitch, and LeBron. There goes LeBron winning an MVP, averaging 29, 10, and 11 on the season. Oh man, Bron's taking over. He also won DPOY, averaging 2 steals, about 1.5 blocks a night as well. As a team, we were once again very successful, 61 and 21. The Knicks weren't too far behind us at 54 and 28. I think last year we were closer to like 65 wins, so a bit of a drop off, but still, we're a great basketball team. Round number 1, we're going to get past the greatest team ever in the Detroit Pistons. Congrats to Pistons fans on y'all's 5 free wings. Round 2, we got the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're going to sweep them as well. Next up is the Pacers, who have Paul George back on their team, man. This is something I would love to see. I would love Paul George making an Indiana homecoming. Y'all can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. He's set to become a free agent this offseason, so maybe it would happen. Game number 1 of this series is going to go to the Pacers. Game 2 goes to us. We're up 2-1, and it's tied up at 2 apiece, headed into game 5, a Bron versus Paul George battle, or really, it's Tyrese versus Bron. Tyrese is absolutely elite. But do y'all remember the old days when the Heat and the Pacers used to go at it, and it would be Paul George versus LeBron? Those duels were fire. Anyways, though, Bron is going to get the best of the Pacers, dropping 40, 15, and 15. DG comes up with 38, D Mitch with 31, and LeBron is on a tear, stuffing in every area of the stat sheet, except for blocks, I guess, in these playoffs, and we absolutely cooked them in Game 5. We're 1 game away from the NBA Finals, and we end up beating the Pacers once again to advance. Now it's going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves. T-Wolves, one of the best up-and-coming teams in the modern NBA, led by Anthony Edwards. Let's see if they can take us down. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0, and we sweep them. So we've got 2 rings pretty painlessly as LeBron averages 41, 10, and 14 with 2 steals and 2 blocks in the finals to win another championship. That's 2 in a row. Remember, we just want to get him 1 more so that he can pass Mike. And it looks like we've run into an obstacle in Bron's journey to pass Michael Jordan in rings. Donovan Mitchell has left Cleveland. He was a free agent this offseason, and he decided to part ways with the Cavs organization. He ended up making his way to Los Angeles to play for the Clippers. Oh man, I can't believe he left us after 2 straight chips. I guess he just didn't like Bron stealing the spotlight. So you know what? We're gonna need some old-fashioned LeBron Cleveland Cavaliers carrying. I know he can do it. We've seen Bron carry the Cavs before. No Donovan Mitchell, no problem. LeBron takes home MVP, averaging 32, 9, and 10 on the season. And check it out, we were still the 1 seed. Now granted, we weren't a 60+ win team this year, but winning 55 games after losing your second best player is a huge accomplishment in my books. Round number 1, we're taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. We sweep them. Round 2, it's going to be the Miami Heat. Now, I'm going to slow things down because I think we'll have a bit more trouble this year without D. Mitch, and it looks like we could run into some problems against Miami. They've got Jason Tatum, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, Bam Adebayo, and Dennis Schroeder. This is a great lineup. After 3 games, we're down 2-1 in the series, but we tie it up after 4. So let's hop in the Simcast for Game 5. Unfortunately, we take a loss to the Heat in Game 5 despite 34 and 18 from LeBron James in this one, and now we're facing elimination headed into Game 6. But y'all knew Bron was going to force 7. He ends up dropping 32, 10, and 10 with 5 steals to top it off, and we're going to Game 7 against Miami. And Game 7 is coming down to the wire. We've got a 1-point game with about 2 minutes to go. He'd have the ball and they're down by 1. Ball's gonna go into Tyus Jones. Jones gives it right over to Hero. Hero is at the top of the key. I'm assuming a screen's gonna come. Yep, there it is. Adebayo sets it up for Hero. Nice bounce pass, but Bam's gonna miss the layup and Jared Allen grabs the rebound. Isaiah Joe now has it. LeBron James is over in the corner as Darius Garland swings it to him. Bron is defended by Jaime Jaquez. He swings it back to DG. DG gives a couple fakes down to Allen, and Allen's going to finish it home. Tyus Jones going to swing it over to Tyler Hero. Hero working on Isaiah Joe, gives it out to Adebayo. Now it gets to Jaime Jaquez, one of the best rookies in the league this year. Gives it over to Bam. Bam, short jumper is good. He banks it home. So we've got a 1-point game now in Game 7. It's really anybody's game to win. Darius Garland has it. He gets the screen from Jared Allen. Garland gonna give it down to James. Nice pass down to Allen. Jared Allen has been wonderful in the clutch for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tyus Jones gonna swing it over to Jaime Jaquez, looking to tie the game, but he misses, and Jared Allen grabs the board. Allen gonna swing it up to James. James pulls the 3 and hits it. A big shot for LeBron James to put the Cavs up by 6. Heat are in need of a score here. Tyus Jones gets the screen from Jovic. Jones gonna find Jaquez for 3 once again, and he misses. It's over, bro. The Cleveland Cavaliers are gonna finish the job. LeBron dropped 30 and 17 in Game 7 to help us advance to the conference finals, where we'll be taking on Toronto. Does the legend of LeBronto live on? We're about to find out. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. We're up 2-0. Raptors are gonna take Game 3. We take Game 4. Oh man, LeBronto got cooked, and we're moving on to the NBA Finals against OKC. The Thunder are tough. They got Paul George now. They've also got Cason Wallace, SGA, J-Dub, and Chet Holmgren. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 is going to go to OKC. OKC also takes Game 3 and Game 4. So now they've got a commanding 3-1 series lead. But LeBron is no stranger to 3-1 comebacks. But I guess this time he is going to be a stranger to that comeback. We end up losing in 5 games. Credit to Bron, it was a great run for him. That game 7 against Miami was really fun to watch, but it looks like we're going to be hunting for a championship next season because we couldn't get it done this year. We've got a solid team, but you can tell that the absence of Donovan Mitchell was definitely felt. I mean, I think we would have won last year if we had him. Also, real quick, if you're watching this far into the video, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 100K in 2024. Get that YouTube plaque, man. LeBron James takes home another MVP award. Just dominance from James throughout this simulation. And we ended up as the 2 seed this year. That's the first time this has happened. Regardless, we run through the Celtics in 6 in round number 1. And now we've got the Charlotte Hornets with LaMelo, Kyrie, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Mark Williams. This is a nice squad. Bron's former teammate, Kyrie Irving, taking him on here in round 2. Game 1 goes to the Hornets. Game 2 is going to go to us. Game 3 also goes to us. We're up 3-1. They're going to take game 5, but we end up beating them in 6. So Bron gets the best of Kyrie in that matchup, and now we've got the Raptors. Let's see, does LeBronto continue to live on? Game number 1 of the series goes to us. They're going to take game 2. We take game 3. They take game 4. So we're headed into a game 5. We need this one out of you, Bron. LeBronto. Oh man, they got cooked. And who else was doing the cooking besides LeBron? I mean, we're talking about LeBronto. 38, 8-8 from James. And we are 1 game away from the NBA Finals. We beat them in 6. And now it's going to be a rematch against OKC. I mean, it's the Thunder, man. They're just really good. That's really all there is to it. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 also goes to us. We're up 3-0. They're going to take game 4 and game 5. Okay. If you're LeBron and the Cavs, you got to finish this out in 6. You do not want it going 7. Cavs are down by 6 points here with a little over 2 minutes to go, but they have possession of the ball. LeBron James has it. He's going to pull the 3-pointer, and James misses. Oh, you cannot afford that if you're the Cavs. Now SGA is going to swing it over to Johnson. Johnson for 3, and it's good. If we don't get a bucket on this next possession, we might just be cooked. James gets the screen from Gafford. Another 3 for James. Oh, LeBrick. We're out of here, bro. We're out of here. We're going 7. Come on, Bron. We needed those buckets out of you. SGA pieced us up. 33-19 is insane. And just like that, we're headed to game 7. LeBron's legacy would be cooked if he blew a 3-0 lead. Come on, y'all gotta lock in. We scored like 13 points in the first. It's not looking good. LeBron James blew a 3-0 lead in the NBA Finals. It's enough to make a grown man shed a tear. I guess we got to keep it pushing. Nothing was the same, shout out Drake, since we lost Donovan Mitchell. We're just going to need a generational year out of LeBron and Garland. Cooper Flag of the LeBronto Raptors wins MVP. LeBron James makes first team this season, and we ended up as the number 4 seed. Is the fall off started? Oh man, we got the TikToker starting at the 2. He averaged 18? Round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers, and we beat them in 6. Oh, thank you to Milwaukee. They ended up beating Toronto in round number 1, so now we have to take on the 8 seed in round 2 instead of the 1 seed, and this team sucks, so I think we should be able to beat them. Come on, man, let's just sweep them. All right, we beat them in 5. Conference Finals, it's going to be Chicago. Bro, it's always Bron versus Kyrie. The Bulls also have Irving. Last year, the Hornets had him. Oh my gosh, Kyrie is cooking us. We're down 3-0, and in game 4, we finally get our first win. Oh my gosh, we take 2 in a row. Come on, let's force 7. LeBron, this would be a big way to redeem yourself after blowing that 3-0 last year in the finals. Come on, man, we gotta hop into this one. Tie game, a minute 50 to go. Bron versus Kyrie in game 6. We've got a chance to force 7 and complete this comeback. Ball's gonna go down to James. James fades away, misses. Allen the rebound, but he can't finish the tip in. Ball's gonna go up to Kyrie Irving. Irving, the mid-range is good. Oh, Bron, you can't let Kyrie cook you like this. You gotta answer. LeBron is defended by Kobe White. Oh, come on now. Just go to work. LeBron, he's gonna get the screen from Allen. LeBron to the basket, and he yams one home to tie it up. That's exactly what the Cavs needed. We're all tied up here as Kyrie Irving brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Irving gonna get the screen from Derek Lively. Kyrie is defended by Gafford, and Gafford draws the charge. That is absolutely huge right there, because I have a feeling Kyrie was about to put that man Daniel Gafford in a blender. LeBron once again has the ball, and it looks like the Bulls have a bit of a bigger lineup in right now. Herb Jones is defending James. Bron gets the screen from Jared Allen. It goes down to Allen in the pick and roll, and he's fouled. Now, Jared Allen is not a lock to hit both these free throws, but hopefully he can come through for us. First one is off. Oh, no. Allen's second free throw is cash. All right, 1 for 2. We'll take it, I guess. Irving gets the screen from Derek Lively, and he's going to fade from deep. Irving misses. Allen the rebound. We're up by 1 here, about 40 seconds to go. Ball goes to James. James to the basket, and he banks one home. He's too strong. He's celebrating. We've got a 3-point lead, 39 seconds to go. You just do not want to give up a 3 and let the Bulls tie this up. Irving's going to pull one. He misses. Rebounded by Lively, and Lively puts it back up and in. 29.5 seconds to go, and the Bulls are now full court pressing. Allen going to inbound it to Garland. Garland bringing up the ball, and he's fouled. Now, in real life, it wouldn't make any sense to foul there, but this is 2K, and they can't fix simple things in their game. First free throw for Garland is good. Second one for Garland is also good. We've still got a 1-possession game here as the Chicago Bulls are inbounding. I'd assume it's going to Kyrie, and it is. Irving has the ball. Kyrie gonna get a screen from Lively. He dumps it down to Lively. A nice little pick and roll to get the quick 2. Still about 16 seconds to go, and oh my gosh, Garland almost turned that over. First free throw for Garland is off. Oh, you can't do that if you're Darius Garland. Now, the Bulls can tie this with a 2. Luckily, Garland came through with at least one of these. No timeouts left. 2-point game. Irving is bringing up the ball. Kyrie has it at the top of the key. I'm kind of scared, man. And oh my gosh, an illegal screen on Derek Lively. That is tragic if you're the Chicago Bulls, but huge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now you just got to knock down 2 free throws and the game is pretty much over. First free throw for Darius is good. Come on, we need the second one out of you. We need you to make both this time. Second free throw for Garland is also cash. GG's. We are headed to game 7. As long as something crazy doesn't happen. It goes over to Johnson. Johnson for 3. Oh no. Don't let them do this to me, man. Allen inbounding the ball. It's going to go into Strother. Strother, first free throw is good. Second one for Strother is also good. Don't let them hit something crazy, man, to send this to OT. Irving, the full court heave, and it misses. We're headed to game 7. What a wild game. Shout out to Jared McCain, TikTok legend. Apparently he's insane in this. I don't know what's going on with him. And now there's a game 7 on the way. Potential history in the making if we can finish this comeback. And it's only right that game 7 would come down to the wire. Ball goes down to Terrence Mann, and Mann smokes the layup. Allen gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. So we've got a 3-point game, less than a minute to go here. If you're Cleveland, you need to stop. But I'm wondering, where is LeBron James? You're kidding me. The Cavs are going to have to finish this without James, who had 9 points and fouled out. Let's see what this supporting cast is made of. Kyrie Irving has the ball at the top of the key. Irving was kind of cold in the clutch last game. Gets the screen. Kyrie, mid-range J is off, and we're able to secure the rebound. We can tie the game if we hit a 3-pointer here. Ousmane Dieng has it over to Gafford, over to Garland. Garland gonna fake it. DG working his way to the basket on Lonzo. Dumps it down to Gafford. Gafford, he's blocked by Lively. Oh no, that might just be it. That's devastating, man. We come up short of the 3-0 comeback off of a tragic LeBron performance. Oh my goodness, what has been going on with Bron? We blow a 3-0 lead last year, have a chance for redemption this year, but LeBron just doesn't show up for us at all in game 7. Ultimately ends up fouling out. I mean, that's tragic. Since these past couple seasons have been rough, I'm going to call this upcoming season the last dance for the squad. Let's see if we can win that 3rd ring so Bron can surpass Michael Jordan with 7 NBA championships. No MVP for Bron this season. He does make first team once again. He's put up great numbers throughout this whole video. We only ended up winning 40 games this season though. Ended off the season on a 6-game losing streak. That's tough. Round 1, we're taking on the 4-seeded Charlotte Hornets and we lose. So it looks like Bron's only going to be able to tie Michael Jordan in NBA championships. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.